Hello, my name is Reggie, and my presentation is on incarceration rates and why it is such a big issue in current society. The importance of incarceration rates. This quote is by D. Angela Davis. Imprisonment is increasingly used as a strategy of deflection of the underlying social problems, racism, poverty, unemployment, lack of education, and so on. This speech shows how incarceration rates increase and why they're so high because of these societal issues such as the racism, the poverty, unemployment, lack of education, and all the things mentioned in the quote. The incarceration rates right now are extremely high and is a big issue that needs to be fixed in the United States right now. For it to become the land of the free, um, it's really not that free. Like they need to focus on releasing some of the people who are behind bars, like for things that they didn't do or things that they aren't deserved to be behind bars for. This is an interesting fact that 44% of Black women know someone who actually is incarcerated. Incarceration rates versus other political issues. I feel as though incarceration rates takes like a back seat in comparison to other political issues or other societal issues, such as the opioid epidemic or other things such as terrorism. Um, Both of these things were ranked above the issue of incarceration rates in the recent polls, and I feel as though that should not be the case because we need to work on other things within our country before we focus on other things such as terrorism. And then the opioid epidemic. Yes, I understand that it is like a big issue in the United States, but the incarceration rates are can be seen as more important than that because the people behind bars are there for no reason. And those are the people that we need to focus on. To be honest, the judicial system issues. Um, for well, ever since the country's been the country, the judicial system has always been seen as unbiased or unfair or showing favoritism to a specific race, and this makes up for a lot of the people that are currently behind bars because most people behind bars are either black or Hispanic or a minority. Um, and minorities contribute largely to the incarceration rates. In order in order to decrease them, we need to get these people from behind bars. U.S. incarceration rates versus the world incarceration rates. The United States has the highest incarceration rates of anybody in the country of anybody in the world, and it's by a lot, consisting of 639 per 100,000 of the national population. Um, it's been this high since 2002, which was 19 years ago, and it doesn't really decrease. It's just always been highest since 2002. The country that follows the United States is actually a third world country in El Salvador, which is like full of violence. And for us to be above them, that should really show how bad incarceration rates are and why we really need to fix them. Conclusion. Overall, incarceration rates should be more valued than it currently is due to the fact that it's more important than other political issues, political aspects like the opioid epidemic and the terrorism that I spoke on. And it is also largely due to the people who have been wrongly accused of crimes and given lengthy sentences due to the color of their skin because they're a minority, which need to be changed, and because we have the highest rates in the world, including other dictatorships and third world countries. Citations.